Voice search isn't just a trend. It's becoming the primary way many users interact with search engines. So how do you optimize your content for voice search? And how do you get customers from voice search? Don't worry, I got your back. Hi there, I'm Jason Patel, the co-founder and CEO of Open4j AI. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It goes a long way in helping me make more content. All right, let's get started. Voice search optimization is transforming how we think about content creation and digital visibility. Unlike traditional SEO, voice search focuses on conversational queries and natural language patterns that mirror how people actually talk. At its core, voice search optimization means structuring your content to match how people naturally ask questions. Think about the last time you used Siri or Alexa. You probably didn't speak in keywords. Voice searches are typically 3 to 4 times longer than typed queries and almost always follow a natural question format. This requires a complete rethinking of how we organize and present information online. The goal isn't just to appear in search results, it's to be the definitive answer that voice assistants choose to read aloud. This means being concise, authoritative, and directly relevant to user queries. As a pro tip, record yourself asking questions about your product or service naturally, and then use those exact phrases as the foundation for your voice-optimized content. People speak differently than they type. So when using voice search, users tend to ask complete questions like, how do I fix a leaky faucet, rather than use fragments. Fix leaky faucet. They also include more context and qualifiers. They use location-based phrases like near me or in Chicago or in New York. They express urgency or immediacy, right now or today. Understanding and implementing these natural speech patterns in your content can increase your voice search visibility by up to 200%. Successful voice search optimization relies on several core principles that differ from traditional SEO approaches. First, focus on question-based content structures. Your headers, subheaders, and key content blocks should directly address common questions in your industry. Second, prioritize featured snippet optimization. Voice assistants love pulling answers from these prominent search results positions. Third, ensure your content flows conversationally while maintaining authority. It's a delicate balance between being approachable and demonstrating expertise. The numbers tell a compelling story about voice search adoption and its impact on digital strategy. Over 71% of consumers prefer voice search over typing, and this percentage increases to 85% for mobile users. This shift represents a fundamental change in how people access information online. Mobile devices account for nearly 60% of voice searches, with smart speakers like Alexa making up another 25%. The remaining searches come from desktop devices and other connected platforms. These stats underscore the importance of adapting your content strategy to accommodate voice search preferences. Speaking of which, the evolution of voice search is rapidly reshaping the SEO landscape. We're seeing a dramatic shift from keyword-focused optimization to intent-based content creation. Voice search is growing 35% year over year, with mobile devices driving the majority of this growth. This trajectory suggests that voice search will soon become the primary search method for many users. The impact on local search has been particularly significant, with, quote, near me voice searches increasing by 150% in only the past 2 years. So as a pro tip, focus on creating location-specific content clusters that answer common local queries to capture voice search traffic in your area. Voice search is fundamentally changing how we understand and respond to user intent. The shift breaks down into several key patterns. Informational queries become more conversational. Transactional searches include more qualifiers. Navigational queries often include time-sensitive elements. Local searches demonstrate immediate intent. So understanding these intent patterns can help you structure content that directly addresses user needs at each stage of their buying journey. Users conducting voice searches typically want immediate, actionable information. They're less likely to browse through multiple results and more likely to act on the first answer they receive, hence answer engine optimization for the future. The rise of voice search is forcing businesses to rethink their entire content strategy. Traditional keyword optimization alone no longer cuts it. Content must now be structured to provide direct answers to specific questions while maintaining context and relevance. This means developing comprehensive answer paths that anticipate and address follow-up questions. Companies that optimize for voice search see an average of 20% increase in customer engagement compared to those focusing solely on traditional SEO. Transformation extends beyond just content structure. It's changing how we think about user experience, technical optimization, and even brand voice. You want to start with question-based content. Creating content that resonates with voice search queries requires a fundamental shift in how you think about structuring information. Start by identifying the questions your audience actually asks. Get close to your customer. Question-based content should follow a natural conversation flow, addressing primary queries before diving into related topics and follow-up questions. Consider how one question leads to another in natural conversation. Your content structure should mirror this progression, creating a logical path through your topic. As a pro tip, use tools like Answer the Public or OpenForge to discover the actual questions people ask about your topic, and then structure your content to directly address these queries. Feature snippets are crucial for voice search success because they're often what voice assistants read aloud to users. Your content needs to be structured in a way that makes it easy for search engines to pull out these valuable snippets and then serve them to users. So use clear and concise definitions, step-by-step instructions, create comparison tables, provide direct answers to specific questions, and keep in mind that content formatted specifically for feature snippets has over a 500% higher chance of being selected as a voice search result. Schema markup helps search engines understand the context and relationships within your content. This is particularly important for voice search, where context can make the difference between being selected as the answer or being ignored completely. Remember, in answer engine optimization, there is no page 2. Proper implementation requires attention to detail and regular updates, as schema standards will continuously evolve. So focus on marking up your content in ways that clarify its purpose and relationship to user queries. Your schema strategy should prioritize the types of markup most relevant to voice search, including FAQs, how-to, and local business schemas. Each section of your content should be capable of standing alone as a complete answer. This means providing context even in brief responses. Voice search keywords differ significantly from traditional search terms. They're longer, more conversational, and often include question words like who, what, when, where, why, and how. Voice search queries average 29 words in length, compared to just 3 or 4 words for typed searches. This dramatic difference requires a complete rethinking of your keyword strategy. So develop your keyword approach by considering all the different ways people might ask about your topic verbally. Think about different phrasings, regional variations, and levels of specificity. To help create a voice search keyword matrix that maps out different question types and their variations to ensure comprehensive coverage. Now, don't forget to target long-tail phrases. Long-tail phrases are the backbone of voice search optimization. These longer, more specific queries often indicate higher intent and clearer purpose. Focus on natural language variations and include conversational modifiers. Consider regional dialects. Incorporate time-based phrases. After all, long-tail voice search queries convert at a rate of 3x higher than traditional keyword searches. Your content should naturally incorporate these longer phrases while maintaining readability and flow. So it's not about keyword stuffing, it never really was, but it's more now about matching natural speech patterns to what your users want. The way you structure your answers can make or break your voice search success. Clear, concise responses that directly address the query are essential. Your answers should be comprehensive enough to satisfy the user's immediate need while encouraging deeper engagement with your content. Consider the context of the question and provide answers that anticipate related queries or concerns. This helps create a more complete and satisfying user experience, and therefore users will come back to you. Now here's an important aspect of this video, because I'm going to go over what technical optimization involves for voice search. First up, page speed is crucial for voice search success. Voice search users expect instant results, and slow loading pages simply won't make the cut. Pages that load in under 3 seconds are 95% more likely to be selected for voice search results than slower loading alternatives. Optimize your images, leverage browser caching, and minimize server response time to ensure your pages load quickly on all devices, especially mobile. Use Google's page speed tool to identify specific speed improvements for your most important pages. Mobile optimization is non-negotiable for voice search success. Most voice searches happen on mobile devices, making mobile-first design essential. Ensure responsive design, optimize tap targets, minimize pop-ups, and streamline navigation. Your mobile configuration should prioritize easy reading and quick access to information. Voice search users often need immediate answers. No one wants to keep scrolling on their phone for answers. Structured data helps search engines understand your content's context and purpose. This is particularly important for voice search, where context can determine whether your content is selected as the answer. Implementing comprehensive structured data can increase your voice search selection rate by up to 40%, so it's worth it. Focus on schema types that are most relevant to voice search, such as FAQ, how-to, and local business markup. You should also go the extra mile to test voice readiness. Regular testing ensures your voice search optimization efforts are effective. Use various devices and voice assistants to test how your content performs in real-world scenarios. Monitor your voice search performance through analytics and adjust your strategy based on actual user behavior and success rates. And most important, pay attention to how your content sounds when read aloud. Natural language and clear pronunciation are essential. Overall, voice search optimization represents a fundamental shift in how we approach digital content and visibility. By focusing on natural language patterns, technical optimization, and structured answers, you can position your content to succeed in this evolving landscape of answer engine optimization. I hope I cleared things up. I'm Jason Patel of Open4j AI, and I'm here to help you. I'll see you in the next video.